there was a senior executive who I was working with about 10 years ago, and he was in a job search at the time. So I coached him, I helped him, I made several introductions. I mean, we became pretty good friends during the 9 months that he was looking for a job. After he landed, he sort of disappeared. I saw through LinkedIn, he moved up in the company, eventually became the CEO of this company. Well, about 3 years ago, he reached out again. Now, there had been a gap from, I guess, 10 years ago, so 7-year gap, okay? So 3 years ago, he reaches out to me, and it was that, hey, Randy, gosh, it's been a long time. Hey, listen, my company just got bought, and I'm back in the market, and I'd love to get together and just pick your brain. And I met with him, but I want to tell you, I'm a big believer in candor. I had a very candid conversation with him, and I said, I will do anything I can to help you, but I want to just acknowledge something that's going on between us. It took you 7 years to reach out. And I know you have a need and I want to help you, but I want to just point out that we had built a friendship and you put that aside as soon as you got what you needed from me. Now that you need me again, you're back here acting like we're best friends. And I said, it rings false. It doesn't ring true to me. So I just want to acknowledge that. And having said it, I'm absolutely willing to help you. He looked at me. He stared at me actually for about 15 seconds. And is he going to throw ketchup at me? Is he going to walk out? I don't know what he's going to do.
I really wanted to watch that. I'm sure there are people right now listening who are like, I've always wanted to see somebody actually have that conversation.
But then he apologized and said, you know what, you're right, and I wish I hadn't done that, and please forgive me. Absolutely, let's go. And we have stayed in touch more consistently, and we've rebuilt a friendship. But notice a theme here in 2 of the 3. We did run into some bad behavior, but we had to address it. I think we have an obligation to address it with professional, loving candor. Let's not let the moment go. Let's not just ignore it. Let's embrace it and say, here's a different way you could have handled that. Yeah. Now, I know we've talked about this before. That's not for the faint of heart. But I do think we have an opportunity when someone does something egregious in the relationship area to address it. And in this case, it worked out.
Well, while that was very direct and uncomfortable, what you were doing was you were trying to nurture that relationship.